Yeah. This isn't technically a vlog. It is a video response. If I can find out how to do it, I'll Google search that later. To a video done about a week ago. I only saw it today. From CuteWitch772. If you don't know of her, she is a blogger, pagan, Terran Universalist, one of the Tuesday hosts on Pagan Perspective, which I quite enjoy, channels I quite enjoy, and she was talking about in this video how she was in a bookshop one day, and she was looking at the New Age pagan books when a woman came up to her and gave her a little booklet titled something along the lines of How God Can Save You. Something along those lines. And then she told us about how she responded to the woman. She went and talked to her, and this whole thing panned out, and I'll put the actual video somewhere around here for a little bit. Yeah, gone. Yeah, gone. And yeah, and then at the end of the video, she asked people to make a video response about what they would have said if such a situation had happened to me. I haven't had quite a similar situation. Nothing really out in public. School, once or twice, yes, but never in a public place with a complete stranger. And as it was a complete stranger, I probably would have been quite quiet about it. I actually have a few Christian related objects in my so-called witchy book drawer in my desk, and I'm gonna just run upstairs and grab them, so be back in a second. So anyway, I got these books. One's a little booklet a little while ago. The first one is a youth Bible. I got this as a birthday present. Might be a Christmas present. Birthday present. For my 13th birthday. Back when I still attended church regularly. I did for quite a period actually. Which at the Kerith Community Church, I'm not sure how to describe it, because it's not really a set area church. It's not C of E, it's not Catholic. It's almost like it's trying to be like a really upbeat American church. If you get what I mean, you might not. Anyway, so I got this, and I really liked how it was written and things. And it's got little pieces in it, like that relate back to the verse about leadership, honesty, suffering, things like that. But when I got it, it's written in by my grandparents at the front. And it has Proverbs 3, chapter 3, verse 5 and 6. And I can't remember what it is. So while I'm talking about the next book, I'm going to try and find it. But the other book I got was at my work, which I've sadly had to stop because the cafe, as I have mentioned, it's closed down. And where's it? Proverbs 5, 8, 9. Sorry. And yeah, it's closed down properly, so I don't work there anymore. But once or twice, little books have been, little booklets have been left there. So where is it? Proverbs chapter 3, verse 5 and 6. Okay, we'll come back to that. I did like this verse when I first found it. I think this is the one. Proverbs chapter 3, verse 5 and 6. And I quote in this inscription. Trust the Lord with all your heart and don't depend on your own understanding. Remember the Lord in all you do, and He will give you success. Yeah, I used to like that phrase. Just skimming over, I like the one above it, verse 3 and 4, talking about don't ever forget kindness and truth. Wear them like a necktie. Write them on your heart as if on a tablet. Then you will be respected and please both God and people. See, that's one which you can apply to everyday life, even if you're not Christian. Anyway, that's beside the point. So I got this book. I've been going on 6 minutes. My goodness. Little book of help, and it's just little. It's quite modern designed. If you look like that, and it's got like somewhere you might have trouble in, and then little verses to help you. But anyway, so yeah. Okay. So yeah, I would probably be quite quiet if it were to happen to me, and my hair is a bit atrocious. Excuse me. That's even worse. In any case, but I have actually had talks with people in school. I am very close friends with a very, I want to say devout, really strong believing Christian whom goes to the care centre, the church I mentioned earlier, and also a Seventh-day Adventist whom actually I had the most philosophical discussions with regarding religion. Although I did once play a game where I tried to get him to pronounce Samhain and Lunacy based on their spellings. It was quite funny. But anyway, with the one Christian, generally I find that he wants people to live happily and get to heaven. I understand that, but he's often very closed if I try and mention something vaguely religion related, especially when it doesn't especially if it counters Christianity in a way, which, and if you do see this person I'm talking about, I do apologise. I'm just doing this as a video response, but then the Seventh-day Adventist is actually quite open with it. Especially in PEB, philosophical ethical beliefs, religious education, that thing. We call it PEB in our school. But in any case, in PEB we've had quite a few discussions while we've been doing coursework about the differences in our religions, what the differences in the beliefs of a Seventh-day Adventist as opposed to a regular Christian, because that's quite interesting. And at this current moment, all said moments have flown out of my head. I really should remember to adjust it this way, as you can actually see my hand. And also, what Christianity, what Christianity? No, what Wicca teaches. So we've had some really good discussions about that, and also with a Buddhist friend of mine. Had some good ones, finding the similarities and the differences between the two religions. I do not like this neckline. I love the print. Sorry, coming off. I love the print on the t-shirt because it's like all birds and dead skulls and things. But I do not like the neckline. Go off one shoulder? No, that's not going to work. In any case, about the similarities and differences between the religions. So yeah, I'm going to wrap it up. But so in conclusion, if it was a complete stranger, I probably wouldn't actually talk. I'd accept the booklet, I would probably read it, and I would pop it in the drawer with all my other religious based texts, which I keep underneath my altar because I in a nice spot underneath there. Because actually I'm gonna come off tangent for a minute again. I'm just wrapping up, but my altar is on the top of a set of drawers. Two sets of drawers, you know, those plastic ones. My sis, as I share a room with my sister, she has 3 drawers on the bottom, and then I have another unit on top. So, and I recently asked my sister whether I could move the things around so I didn't put stuff on top of her drawers, and she let me do that. So I've got I have an altar set up here. Here's my altar. I have the window this side and the wardrobe over here. My sister's wardrobe, mine's sort of built into the drawer, into the bed. I've got a cabin bed. And then I have, these are my supplies, so candles, incense, various stuff, and then underneath I've got books, and they're just labelled as such. In any case, if it was a stranger, I'd probably accept it, read it. If I personally thought it was a load of bull, I might throw it out. I might just leave it somewhere and let it drift away. I might even leave it in the bookshop if it were to happen in a bookshop. If by somebody I knew, I would definitely describe it and to inform them and try and give them a honest opinion. Yeah. Anyway, that's it for me. Blessed be. And DFTBA.